Continues to mourn as we learn more about the mass shooting that took the lives of 19 children and 2 teachers. We now know the shooter made a threat on social media just minutes before that attack. Meredith Aldis is here to report on how our local officers monitor social media for any signs of potential violence. Meredith.
David, a Chattanooga Police Department representative, tells me investigators try their best to monitor social media profiles, but it can be difficult because of how many users are on the platforms.
I'm going to shoot an elementary school.
Texas Governor Greg Abbott said before the gunman killed 19 children and 2 teachers at a South Texas elementary school, he spelled out each step of his shooting spree on social media.
I'm going to shoot my grandmother. I shot my grandmother.
A representative for the Facebook parent company Meta says the messages Governor Abbott described were private one-on-one text messages that were discovered after the tragedy. Chattanooga Police Department's Jeremy Eames says their intelligence unit monitors public social media sites constantly.
Random threats, random information that might be viewed as a threat or a potential threat, those are really difficult just to come across.
Eames says they usually rely on tips to catch threats, harassment, and other violations of the law.
Social media is the same thing as seeing a suspicious person in your neighborhood. If it doesn't look right, if it just feels off, there's a good chance there's something not right about it, and you should alert someone to that.
He says as soon as a threat is made aware to the department, an investigation begins.
We won't wait to see if it's okay, well let's check and see if this is going to be real or not. No, we're going to dump some resources that way, and as we're beginning to look into. So there's a lot of things that are happening all at once as we try to determine the credibility of the threat, whether or not it's just going to be real.
Eames says if you see something suspicious, make a report on the Atlas One app. You can remain anonymous. You can find out more about that app inside our app, the Local 3 News app. Reporting live in the studio, Meredith Aldis, Local